back to Shenanigans. Today is another Echo episode in which I didn't edit properly because it's months later. I don't know why I do this to myself, but a lot of the footage I shot did not have very good audio, and I'm just learning this months in advance. Car's gone, so I can't really reshoot some of the stuff. In this episode though, I know, even though it's way out of order, this is supposed to be like the first episode and it ends up being like the last part that I've been uploading. But we did fuel filter, we did sway bar links, we did belts, and we did a door handle. And a lot of the audio is garbage. The intro I didn't really like, the exit I didn't really like, and a lot of the footage just sucks. So I'm just going to try a different format. This is the intro. Welcome to it. Here's some footage. Basically, when it came to the fuel filter, I had to rip apart the back end, and I had to take out the fuel filter from underneath the rear seat. That was kind of a pain. There was something to do with the plugs were being very difficult to get out, and then they had these fuel lines that weren't being very cooperative. So after about 45 minutes of struggling with that, got it out. It was a really weird fuel filter. It had like 3 different sections. It had the front top feed part that had the level, and that way it would tell you what your fuel gauge is. Then at the middle section was the filter, and then the rear section was just like a little cap piece. So after prying that off with a screwdriver, replaced that, put it back in. It was pretty simple, maybe like an hour and a half of actual effort. Second part, we did the rear door handle in the passenger rear side. Pretty self-explanatory for that. You take off panel, screw, and some rivets. Took off the manual crank window, which I used to rag. That came off. Took out the sound deadening stuff. Had to take off the lock assembly, which was just interlaced straight to the door handle, so that was some like T30 bits. And then the two 10mm, and the handle just came right out. Put that back in, put everything, buttoned it back up, just in reverse order. And that was that. Then it was just the sway bar links, which pretty easy to do. I would just have to have jack the car up, and it's just essentially just a bolt with some rubber bushings in between the sway bar and the low control arm. So I took the nut and the bolt and just loosened everything, pull it out, jack with the car back up. I found it easier. Actually, filling this, I put the sway bar link upside down, which I didn't think was possible, but the bolt head of the whole sway bar link should be the opposite direction than when I have it. In this video, I went back and fixed it later, because once the suspension like hit bump a little bit when it was going down the road, it would actually scratch the CV axle just slightly, and it was really nerve-wracking. So I went back and fixed it later. Nonetheless though, there's some footage of that, and then it was just going to the belts, which a lot of that footage was just garbage. Probably going to skip most of that and just make this a really simple video because of how fast I'm talking now. So the belt's pretty simple. The alternator, it had a adjustment bolt which it just kind of slid on, and then just a mounting bolt. I loosened both top and the bottom bolt. That allowed me to slide it forwards. Belt comes off. Power steering, pretty similar kind of design. I actually googled all this stuff. I think it was 3 different bolts I had to take out, and then that pulley was able to shift left and right. That came off, and then the AC, I can't remember what the AC was. Nonetheless, after that, the AC was actually put onto the power steering. It's been, like I said, months ago. Either way, the belts are on. Let's make this a really short video, because at this whole time I've been talking, it's been like 5 minutes. So, yeah. That was interesting. It was pretty useless, but I wanted to try to make it shorter because it was like 40 minutes of footage, condensing it. Now it's like 5 minutes. Magic, voice overlay, etc. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about this kind of format. I can't think of words. I'm not very good at this because I'm a bad YouTuber. But nonetheless, there's going to be more videos to come. I've been uploading a lot of the Echo recently, but that's because the car's gone and I've had all this footage and I need it to be taken care of and uploaded, because I put on like a couple months hiatus. Whatever. I don't know why I go off on tangents like that. Like, comment, subscribe. In the video here, check out my other stuff. 240 Versa and Caffeine and Octane, I think, are going to be the next videos. All right. See you guys in the next one.